Hello everybody, I am alive and I am going to be a love guru today. Again, I've done this before, so I'm gonna preface, I am not responsible for anyone taking my shitty advice, okay? This is all an opinion, and if you follow it, then you accept the consequences of listening to me, okay? Anyways, I asked you guys to send me your questions about love, romance, and questions you might be curious about with me, advice you might have with your own relationships, I don't know. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna answer the most sauciest, the most delectable questions. Is it actually better to first fuck and then date? Yeah, I've heard that. Okay. Once again, this is just an opinion. I feel like, for me, I wouldn't say like first do that before you date. I think if you're gonna get in a relationship with the person, I don't know if you mean like date, like go on a date, or date like date them, boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend type. But me personally, before I get into a relationship with someone, I would definitely need to know if we were compatible in that area. So yeah, I don't think I would cuff someone before knowing if we're like, you know, if we like to have fun in the same ways. And some people might say that makes me a fuckboy, but honestly, I just think I've been in relationships where I wasn't compatible in that regard with someone, and it was miserable and terrible, and that's supposed to be something that's fun and you guys enjoy. So yeah, now I like to figure that out really early on. And it does make me sound like a fuckboy. It does make me sound like a fuckboy. I guess, yeah, I don't know, but I'm not, and that's my explanation. What do I do if I feel like I like multiple people at once? Does that make me a bop? No, don't listen to like the culture men have created around. The word bop, like I just don't even, it's not even an actual thing. I don't think that there's an actual person on this planet that's an actual bop. But no, it doesn't make you a bop. It doesn't make you anything other than someone that's figuring shit out, you know? I have been there. I have liked more than one person once. It's happened very rarely, but I remember when I was in a before I got into my last relationship, I was kind of torn between these two people. And one person they were kind of polar opposites. One person was very like, what's the word? Serious, I guess I would say. Kind of intense. And the other person was more fun and bubbly, and both of them wanted something serious, and both of them ended up kind of giving me an ultimatum. It wasn't like oh, you gotta pick one of us type situation. It was just like individually they both kind of got to a point where they were like, we've been seeing each other for a while, I kind of want more, I don't want to continue this if you don't. And you know, I remember wrestling with the decision, and then eventually I ended up I feel like you'll in the heat of the moment, like if you had to pick, you know what I'm saying, you have to have one of those situations where it's like, if you have your friend ask you, if you had to pick one of them right now, who would you pick? And chances are that that's the person that you're gonna at least have the most potential with. But no, it doesn't make you a bop. It's totally normal. I think what you do next though is definitely indicative of what kind of person you will become, right? Obviously don't lead people on, obviously don't use anyone, and if you make a decision, try and make one that you will stick with, or don't make one at all. Who says you have to choose someone? Just chill, just do your own thing. Chances are it's probably not that important anyways. You got your whole life, you know, and shit and all that stuff to figure out. People and connection and love is, it will figure itself out. So the answer is no, it does not make you a bop. Worst zodiac or personality type to date. I hate this shit because I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're a Scorpio, I'm not dating you. But based on my previous star signs I have dated, the worst one was a Scorpio. I would put a Taurus kind of right behind that, just because me and most of the Tauruses that I've had a situation with, it's been so complicated, and it's like, are we friends? Not really, because we're also making out, but we're friends, but we don't know what, yeah. So I'd say Scorpio and Tauruses have put me through a lot, but mainly Scorpios. Do you think guys or girls should make the first move? I'm gonna be honest, rarely will I ever make the first move. And I feel like it's just kind of the way culture is right now. And this is not like me being like, oh my god, it's so hard being a man. Like, not at all, bro. Not even in the slightest. But I feel like majority of the time, it's probably not the time or the place, you know? And I'm talking purely on, like, you know, trying to get someone's number or expressing interest in someone. Like, my ick is people who hit on people at the gym, specifically dudes who hit on girls at the gym. Not the time or the place. That chick did not want to go there, and like, now she feels like people are looking at her, and she's trying to work on her body and get right, and now she's got like these guys that she has to see every single time she goes. They're like, yo, what's up? Like, I don't know. Rarely will I ever make the first move. I also think it's incredibly attractive when a girl makes the first move. I might not even be looking at someone in that way, and they'll make the first move, and it'll make them really attractive to me now. I'll be like, damn, I love that you showed interest. That's really fucking hot. I don't think it's like someone should or shouldn't. I think that most of the time, though, it's better received if a girl makes the first move, purely because guys are really bad at doing that, just in my opinion. What is your specific type, like, physically attracted to? Genuinely, like, I have dated almost every single, like, nationality, ethnicity under the sun. But, I mean, I'm not a tall guy, so I kind of only really have a specific, you know, listen, all I'm saying is short girls have never given me a problem. Short girls have never given me a problem. Tall girls give me problems, man. They're not down. And I understand it, and I respect it. Because if I was a tall chick, I would not want a short dude. I'm saying this as a short dude. Genuinely, like, I totally fucking get it. So I feel like because of that, I just default to short girls. Yeah. And if we're talking about the other gender, that's very specific and only Lestat from Interview with a Vampire. That just doesn't really exist in real life. So if you wanted to know what my type there was, I would say probably like, I don't even know, like Carlisle from Twilight and Lestat. Those have been the two men that I've been like, wow, like, that's an actually attractive man. For the most part, though, men are not very pretty, in my opinion. I love women. I love women. Don't get me wrong. I might be a bisexual man, but I love women, bro. I love women. What's something in a guy or girl that is a quick turn off if you're crazy? Yeah, you know, I want someone that's sane. Sorry. I know it was really popular to, like, romanticize, oh my god, crazy Latino or crazy this, oh my god, I love my girlfriend, she's so crazy. I'm good. Y'all keep that shit. I'm good. I don't want to date a red flag. I don't want to date someone who's, like, off their meds, like, and thinks it's quirky. I'm good. I would like to date someone who is not going, no, I don't want you to ruin my life. No, thank you. I would like someone who is going to motivate me, who is going to come alongside me in this race that is life and help me get to where I'm going. And then, you know, also, like, I will help them get to where they're going. But that's why also, like, I don't date right now, because, like, I feel like I have so many things I want to do that I can't really help someone with their things. If someone feels like they are where they want to be already, I feel like that would be the most ideal thing for me right now, like someone who's got their shit figured out, because I don't have any of my shit figured out. I'm still figuring it all out. I am a cocoon, and I'm transforming into a butterfly. That's why I don't think I could date another content creator, honestly, because it's such a turbulent thing, you know? It's so, like, up and down and up and down, that I just don't think it would be very healthy for both of us. So yeah. But to answer your question, quick turn off is if you tell me you're crazy. And this is why. Not because you have mental health problems, not because you have mental health issues. No, it's because you told me you're crazy, which means you think it's, like, cool to be crazy, and you use that as an excuse to be a shitty person. And I'm good off that, bro. I'm good off that. You can keep that. I'm good. How do you make a long distance relationship work? It's very simple. You just need you, your partner, and, you know, the person that someone else is seeing at the same time. Are single moms desirable to you? One question though. Do I have to, like, father the kid? Can I just, like, maybe I'm not desirable to single moms, but they're definitely desirable to me. I'm definitely not gonna help you raise your kid, though. I will put you through the mattress and buy you nice things and be really sweet to you, but I'm not going to be anyone's stepdad right now. Yeah. Would you still date your partner even if they had a best friend of the opposite gender? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really care. As long as it's respectful and there's no boundaries being crossed, then yeah, I don't care. Okay, I keep getting this one. What is your perfect date? What is your dream date? Probably, honestly, like, it's not gonna be in Miami where I live, I'll tell you that. Dream date would probably be like something in New York, something spontaneous, you know, since I'm not from there. Maybe someone who is from there, who shows me around, takes me to their favorite places, like some really cool underground cyberpunk ass looking place, club or something. And you know, then after we get something to eat really late at night. At this point it's like 2 or 3 a.m. and then we walk the streets for a little bit, maybe go to a park, you know, lay down, look at the stars, talk about things, and then go back to their place for activities. How many exes do I have? So actual exes, like boyfriend and girlfriend, established, I'd say 3, although I will say my history is rather extensive. I've had a lot of situationships, but I've only had 3 relationships where the person like met my family, I met theirs, we were like public and we were together on everything, you know, social media and stuff. What's the most attractive non-sexual thing about a girl? This might be kind of a non-answer, or you might be like, I wanted something way better than this, but honestly, self-awareness. I feel like self-awareness is very attractive in like anyone and in any capacity, right? Not even just in like a romantic sense, but also in like a maybe friendship way as well. Like, it's just so attractive to me because I feel like I'm a huge overthinker, and to the point like, but that's also like because I'm so self-aware, right? Like, so I'm overthinking everything, and then people who aren't really overthinking aren't very self-aware because they are not thinking about everything they're doing and thinking about it 3 times and all the possibilities and how it could come off and what people will think. And in a way, I feel like it's healthy to have that inner dialogue a little bit, because then you might prevent yourself from doing some really stupid shit, you know, that you would have otherwise done if you didn't sit there and think about it a couple times first. But yeah, I think self-awareness is probably the most attractive thing. How would you describe your dating style? Shit, maybe next video I'll take a quiz on what my dating style is. I don't even know. I didn't even know it was a thing, bro. Shit. Like, I guess I'm gonna figure it out. I mean, I'll describe it the best I can. I definitely like someone that's not got any reservations, right? Someone that's just down, spontaneous, doesn't have anything holding them back. Someone that's like not like, if I can feel like you're not, I don't know how to explain it, man. Maybe my dating style is nothing. Maybe I don't have one. Maybe everyone else has one, but I don't have one. I just want someone that's gonna fucking send it. You know what I'm saying? My dating style is, let's just fucking send it. I would say my dating style is very like, I don't know, come over and then we'll go somewhere and do this. We'll go to an arcade. I go on lots of dates to arcades. That's kind of my go-to because I feel like it's fun and I don't want to do something that's boring, like watch a fucking movie. Who the fuck wants to do that? Or go to dinner. What are we, 50, bro? I'm not going to fucking dinner, bro. Okay, maybe I will if it's in a really cool place, like setting wise. Like if it's in New York City, I'll go to dinner with you. I would say I'm definitely an onion, and I have layers. The way I've described it is like someone can have like lots of walls before you get to the center. For me, it's like there's a big wall and then there's no more walls and there's one last big wall. And for me, generally, if someone can break through that last big wall, you know, that first big wall, like friends can break through, you know, regular, casual, whatever's can break through. But that last wall is like, you know, if someone breaks through that, I generally end up dating them. So, is it weird if your boyfriend goes on chat/AI stuff to be freaky with it? Is it like a joke or is it like real, like serious? Like, I mean, I think I need more context. I think I need to have a sit-down conversation with your boyfriend. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not normal, but I don't want to say it's weird because maybe it's like, what if I'm like fucking kink shaming? I would never want to do that. So maybe, I don't know, fucking, I'm a pretty firm believer in that, like, the relationships are between the people in them. And that's it. However many are in them. That goes for, you know, polyamory as well. I don't hate on that. I don't hate on anything, bro. You do whatever you want as long as you're happy. At the end of the day, if everyone's happy, who gives a shit, man? So yeah, I don't know. I kind of would need to have maybe an interview or an interrogation maybe with your boyfriend to better answer your question, because right now I'm a little lost. Anyways, that's it for me. Hopefully you guys are satisfied with my answers, and hopefully now we know each other more on a more romantic level. Yeah, more romantic level. Me and you and I. Yes. But anyways, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see me do next, and I'll see you guys a week from now for another video. Peace.